Hello. Hello. I'm. I hope I sound better. I use all the week, last week and all the weekend to try to make my mic sound better. Sound better. Sound. Yes. So I hope it sounds better. I using like a voice meter and everything. Even like my mom came to my room and make fun of me because I have to put a sock in my microphone so it sounds better. At least I hear that it will make it sound more clean. So I try to do the most. I getting like make fun of it a lot, but I'm trying. Then like I'm trying to speak a little slower so my words come out better. Since I know my accent is strong. So, estoy tratando. Déjame ver, se escucha. I don't know. I book the thing like down. So I'm trying to check. Actually, why am I hearing the music? Uno, dos? Okay. Can you hear the music? Because I think I forgot to put it on. Okay. Like because of the mic I still checking, I looking down. But now I'm sitting straight, it should be tracking better. I'm just like still checking with the mic, so I have to like go up and down. Okay, let me check that. Let's see, is this better? I need to make the setting, the audio part bigger, because I don't know. Like I think like this. Oh no, wait, I see my mistake. I think the music is in my mic too. I'm struggling with this part. Yeah, I mess it up right now. Wait. Okay, what did I do now? Is the music okay? The music is. Yeah, I'm trying to check this thing, but put in 54. I think it was before. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Like I changed things so it works a little better. I right now running like how many apps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm running like 6 apps at the same time, trying to make this work properly. So I'm low-key really afraid that my computer is gonna crash in any moment. I even have the phone to check because I know it's sometimes not tracking even properly the thing. Let me check. I dropped my phone. Okay. Everything should be good. I believe. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put this here, that. All should be good. I wanna be confident about that. I I gonna open the screen of my drawing. All is good, all is good. Just hola, I am Dark Dragon, traveling merchant. Just I will check that right now then. I never gonna finish my presentation. How do I check this? Da 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 da. Ending. Approve. Okay, I approve you. I think this is the only way I know so far how to add people to the thing. Is like have to be with requests, and I make like invitation that I think is valid for 30 days. I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm trying. I didn't expect I will need to do a Discord, but then I realized there is a lot of projects I want to post about, but I don't want to post them in social media because it's a project I'm in the middle of working off, and I feel I don't know what about posting them everywhere. Am I tracking properly? So wait, let me recheck my tracking. I went somewhere. Okay, good here. Okay. Where is this? I'm back. So, I forgot to present myself. So, hello, I am Dark Dragon, traveling merchant, and I do products. So we're gonna see that today. You see me, oh, it's okay. I don't need to worry. I hope everything is going well though. Okay, I hope you're having like us. You know, making friends as an adult is very hard. So I understand sometimes you may need some time alone. That's okay. I am a strong introvert, so I have my designated alone times. So I can go out for days, I can do things for days, and then I need to just crash down one day where I don't check anything. I don't go out, I don't do anything. Last week I didn't have that day, that's why I didn't stream on Thursday. It's okay, don't worry. You can disappear, go offline for some time. As long as you need it, as long as your brain is okay. That's the only thing that matters. Okay. So, to explain this weird drawing, to explain this school drawing here. Okay, just focus on yourself. Remember, we are the only people we're gonna live with our whole lives. Okay, so this is for event I'm going to. It's Yaru. It's a Yaru fashion. So I gonna make some stickers for this one that are exclusive to the event I gonna go to. Now the topic of this one is Yarugan, which is normally like very makeup, very pretty ladies. I didn't know how to do the gun part, so we're gonna work on that on the what's it called, in the sticker portion, because these ones are gonna be some special stickers I want to do, which are full body stickers. They have to have a transparent background, they have a lot of things. I'm gonna worry about that later. But other than that, I have to change it slightly because we are going to Valentines. I am, how to say? I used to hate a lot Valentines when I was probably back in Peru. It's mainly because I don't think in Latin America we do like a big thing for Valentines. I wasn't a very like popular child too, so I just tried to ignore all that. but then I moved here, I start traveling, and for me Valentine's means free roses and chocolate. So I am a very big fan of Valentine's now. I see as a free chocolate season. So for that reason, I gonna buy some commissions for Valentine's from the artists I already use to make to the thumbnail in YouTube and then other thumbnails. And I posted artworks of Dark Dragon in Twitter. So I gonna make the sketch I want them to draw for these month commissions. I think I miscalculated last time. I said I bought 4 commissions. Yeah, it's Valentine's coming. Like, I don't normally celebrate Valentine's with anyone. I celebrate it with my siblings, and everyone that knows me know that I love chocolate. So everyone gives me chocolates. So I'm very happy. In the school I used to study, they make a big thing about Valentine's to make it like very friends focus. So then you can buy roses, and then you can buy flower. Like, you can buy roses, you can buy chocolate, you can buy songs. People will come and just sing in your classroom. But everything you can do it for your friends too. So then, in place of like becoming a holiday that you will normally relate to love, people will do it mainly for their friends, and they will go all out with the idea that you're gonna embarrass your friend by sending them like a romantic song to their classroom, or sending them a bunch of flowers, sending them a bunch of chocolates. And then a lot of my friends or younger classes will send me chocolates, or will send me like flowers as thank you for helping them with art, or just being a nice friend. And then too, in Thailand is a bigger tradition because you can put like hearts in people's uniforms, you can give them chocolates. It's very cute. So from that too, it born from my brother and sister to start giving me chocolates. I'm very happy with the arrangement. So every Valentine's I just receive a lot of chocolate from people I know. My brother buys us flowers, so that's cute. I cannot eat flowers. I make them in tea, like rose tea is very nice. So I do prefer chocolate. But like I think I said last week, I love sweet things. I cannot eat sweet things, which means that if I buy something like a chocolate bar, it will last me from 1 to 2 days, 3 days. And then I think my brother ended up eating it. So like I love sweet things because that means from one I can get a lot, and I can eat a lot of sweet every day. I have an issue. So from all this, I really love Valentine's. And then all the time around Valentine's, there are discounts on chocolates, so I can get more chocolates. And then I don't know if it's the streets I walk to, but normally you can get a lot of freebies from the streets too. So I will get a lot of chocolates that people is doing for events and like that. So I see Valentine's as chocolate day, and then it becomes chocolate week, and then the chocolate month. Everything is about chocolate. So in base of that, I think I should have done something chocolate related. I don't know yet. I was planning to probably make a Valentine's stream just to show the final commissions or products if I get them in time. I don't know too, because I work every day. So I don't know if that day I do have to work or do something different. I know it falls in a Saturday, so I may be busy that day. But if I'm not, I will like to. I may just, if it's just I get my commissions in time, I may just stream a little. Yeah, ice cream is nice. But I don't know, everything melts fast here, so I will say like ice cream melts very quickly, so it just ended up like something you can drink. Oh my god, I love mint chocolate chips. That's the best thing ever. I traveled to Korea just so I can eat a lot of mint chocolate chips, even though it was winter. Oh my god, I'm gonna put like that. I have a commission I make. I bought, that's the word. I bought of just Dark Dragon and chocolate chips ice cream because I like a lot. Like, here in Thailand, people are haters. They don't have a lot of mint products. I don't know why is it. So to buy chocolate chip mint, like just like any mint ice cream, you have to go out of your way to buy from really expensive stores, which I hate because it should be available to everyone. And then if you buy them from cheaper ones, you can barely feel the mint or the chocolate is really cheap. But like I have a strong feelings for that. I love mint. I like the best gift my sister made for me one year was just like she prepared mint everything. Like I wake up and I was like mint milk, mint chocolate chips in the fridge. They bought me the Oreos, the chocolates. They take out to here mint brownie. You said yes, and I was just I love mint too much. I have to suffer every day from haters, my family, that say that it just tastes like toothpaste. I won't stand for the hate. But yeah, you are a smart person. I like you. I'll stay here. Yeah, and then like, oh, thank you for the follow, Jax XX1. Oh, hello, welcome here. Yeah, I'm a little boring too. Like, I don't know. I like Dubai chocolate. I think it may be because I don't eat it often. I don't eat it often at all. So like, I like it when I try it. I hate matcha. I hate matcha. Is so bitter. So yeah, hello, welcome to the chat. Feel free to share your feelings on matcha and mint chocolate. It's like if you say it's toothpaste, don't please. But yeah, here, because I live in Asia, it's like I'm not showing anything of like I'm doing. I was searching for references. So I live in Asia. So matcha is something I think I have been drinking my whole life, and I hate it. I a big lover of Thai tea. Thai tea is sweet. Chocolate milk too is like lovely. Like my brother too is like a big chocolate milk person. My sister love what's it called? Milo. You know, like Milo. Yeah, just for me, just too bitter. Like I'm a big Thai tea lover because Thai tea is like just so sweet. I cannot drink it that much because I have a lot of caffeine. But I don't know. For me, matcha alone as we drink it is just too bitter. I try matcha in other things, like because we were in the whole matcha trend thing, they can start putting it with other things like strawberry, milk, layers of sugar. But it's just that hint of bitterness that I'm just not a big fan of. I don't know what is it. But yeah, it was, oh my god. So I do a lot of like random jobs. And one of my many jobs is I teach art once in a while. So the place I normally teach art on is a Starbucks. I don't consume a Starbucks, so I buy something before I get there, and my student do consume a Starbucks, so I just sit there. But the thing is, like Starbucks here in Thailand, they give you a lot of free things. So if you are just sitting and they wanna try a new product, they will tell you like, hey, you can try this, it's free. And I normally take it because it's free. But for I think 1 month, I was just sitting there and they were like, hey, do you want to try this cupcake? And they will give me a little piece of cupcake. I will be like, okay. And then it was like blueberry cupcake with matcha inside. So of course, as soon as I put it in my mouth, I was like, what is this? And I can feel matcha and I was like, oh, I don't like this. Okay. I just like tried to swallow it and I was like, okay. And my student is laughing this whole time because I do like the EU faces. And I was like, okay, that happened. And then next week, I'm just sitting there and text me like, hey, do you want to try this coconut milk with something? And I was like, yeah, I like coconut. So then I try it and it's coconut milk with, I think, honey something and matcha. So then I just again just froze there like, oh no, why they keep doing this to me? So I tried to like just drink it. I was like, okay. And then next week I went, they give me like a strawberry something, which was just like, yeah, I think it was a strawberry red velvet cake. And I was like, again, grab the little piece, I try it, again, matcha inside. I stopped trying anything they offer me from that day on. But like for 1 month straight, every time I went there, they were just like trying to matcha kill me. Like I really like I have physically, I don't like the bitterness, so I physically react to it. And I don't know, cause all the children laugh. Like every time I was there, like cause it's near a school, everyone was just laughing whatever my reaction was. I was like, okay. Okay, I guess. But yeah, I have an issue with matcha. Because it's like, don't like matcha, but matcha is on everything here. And then it's like everywhere, you can't escape it. I do prefer more green tea. Green tea is nice. Oh yeah. They have green tea too here is everywhere. I have come to really like green tea. What I will say though is like matcha ice cream. I'm okay with matcha ice cream. I think it's because ice cream is mainly sweetness. I'm okay with it, but yeah. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know what is it. Like I know there is a lot of properties to matcha and why it's good. But then like, I don't know, cause it's just too much. Like, yeah, I have tried it, it's nice. I think anything that has milk is nice. I just like, for some reason, I have I'm pretty sure it's not even matcha at this point that I hate, it's just like my idea of it. Because as I say, I have become a okay fan of green tea, but I think it's because they give you green tea everywhere here too. So, kinda used to it at this point. Well, no. I think what has made me really like, oh my god, about matcha is the amount that they are putting recently because of the trend. But I think like one of my best friends just like, she loves matcha, so we go to everywhere to like for her to just buy. My older sister too, like she just loves matcha. So yeah, I imagine it's like very nice for people who like it. I just don't. Which again, I love mint chocolate chip, so I'm used to people just like bullying on me for that. I have to make these big stickers that stand up, so like look at her, she's so pretty. I took so long to make her. I was doing all this for the Yaru fashion and I realized like I have to make her eyes bigger because she's using eye contact glasses. And like I have to make the makeup stronger because she's like the whole Yaru fashion makeup. And then as I was doing it, I realized this is how I used to make up in high school. So I was like, oh, was I part of the fashion? And I didn't realize. That was just so funny. I was like talking to someone about it because I was like, I think when I was in uni is when I started painting my hair like half because I almost kill all my hair. I have to shave my head at some point because I kill all my hair. So, but when I was in high school, I used to paint it all like brown or blonde. So I was for sure part of this fashion. I did not realize. So I'm making something similar. I made some poses to practice on it. The thing is that this event I'm going, the main concept is a Yaro fashion. Based on Valentines. So I wanna make a song, I wanna make a line, I wanna make it like I wanna use this and that and this and that. So I wanna make like, oh, she's like Yaro, but maybe we can combine it with Cupid themes. Like she hit the love into you. I'm just very lazy and I don't wanna do two different type of stickers. So we're pushing them both together with like Yaro and Valentines. I don't know what I'm doing. So, and then we have to do on top of that the poses for the commissions. So I commissioned a lot of people last month, and I got 3 very fast. I got a 4th one, but I didn't realize that this one isn't a commission, it's a build your own. Like, you know, like build a bear, you can do the same thing in commissions when you are like, choose this part and this part is a bear. Choose this part and she's winking. Choose this part and she have her little paws off. And then I have this thing a thumbnail. She's like a bear. I think she's winking. Actually, no, she's a dragon in the thumbnail. She's winking and you can see the little paws. So that one I'm not counting as a commission, which means we only have 3 artists so far. So I'm gonna commission them again because support the economy. To do some extra artwork for me because I want to have something like, I don't think I have that much time to do more things. So when I have some art that I'm gonna be dropping on Valentine's. But as I said, I don't have time, so we are just supporting Thai artists because I only have a Thai bank account, so we are commissioning from that. So what we have is that we have 2 people that do chibis. Oh, where is this? This is the eraser. Okay, we have 2 chibis that we need to design right now. And we have 1 person that does, I think, half body realistic. Then all the other, I think, 4 commissions I got. Like I got one recently, not a result, like I bought it recently, so I'm waiting for it. I know it's gonna take some time because I saw the list and it's very long. Then the other 3 ones I got last month. 2 I'm in the waiting list, so I'm not Wait, 1 I already pay and I'm in the waiting list. 1 I haven't paid and I'm in the waiting list. Other 2, the artists were sick, so they couldn't do it. So I'm still waiting for them. And one of those keeps telling me that since last week that she's gonna send it and she haven't sent it. So we're just gonna we're just hoping for the best. We don't wanna worry about that. We just not to like, probably not hiring them next time, but it's okay. So I gonna design the 2 commissions with base of what I have seen last week that they can do. So 1 is a full body, like both of them are full body chibis, but I think 1 goes in a deeper detail than the other. So we're gonna work on that. So because we needed to be Dark Dragon with this, we needed to be Valentines and Yarogan. I start thinking I overdid myself. Okay. So what we're gonna do for like the chibi ones, because they are full body, both of them, is I think, where is this? Main white? Oh no, good. I think we can do something weekly, which is Just dragon with a bat and just like, oh no. I'm like thinking because there is one that is like a little more simple than the other one, so I'm just designing that one right now. If you have any suggestions of what is telling you by like Yaro, Gang, Valentines, and all the keywords I just drop around, you can tell me because I'm suffering. So if you got any ideas at all, please. Like that's the thing too what I made the Discord. Like, I made a Discord because I probably will be sharing a lot of work in progress, being like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Like a good example is I'm making just like one of the weird things I don't normally comment online because I don't feel it makes that much sense to talk about it. Is a laundry basket. So I have a laundry basket in the middle of my room, which I don't think it makes sense, and I have a closet that is just built into the wall. So because of these two things, just gonna talk about it because I talked about it a long time ago. I designed it on stream, but I don't think it matters. So I have a closet that is built into the wall. I have a laundry basket which I keep tripping over. So now it will make sense if I just put inside, but because I have a lot, like I use a lot of different type of clothes and some of them are like dresses, so it's too long for like the basket to fit on it. I just got the idea that like I wanna build my own laundry basket. So I grab like like my brother have like a closet that you can build with metals, and he wasn't using it, so I took it from his room. And then I built a little box thing that fits perfectly in here. So then I can just slice it in and out. Now from this one too, I make a bag. Like I sew a laundry bag so we can put it in and out. Now the problem is that I did not check the fabric properly, so now this fabric is too stretchy. So when it stretches, it goes down and then it's threatening me to like break. So now my solution, that again, all these things I don't share, which is my whole progress thing, is that I wanna grab the bottom layer and I gonna put metals. So I was searching how can I, because this whole thing is like made out of thick metal, how can I put this together? So I was thinking, I bought epoxy. So I was thinking to just connect them with epoxy, but then I was afraid it's gonna break in pressure. So I was like, super glue is not gonna be enough, because like I don't think super glue is that good. I was thinking of like, I have a small 3D printer pencil, so I thought about just like 3D printing the bases or sculpting them, and then like we have some extra entrance. But then I was like, at the end of the day, this is all metal, right? So I got these metal guns that you can like use to solder the metal together. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna solder the metal together to the base. So then we will have this stair design with the idea that this is gonna keep the clothes from putting too much weight under it. So that's my idea. I bought a metal cutter, I bought already the gun, I have everything. And I just gotta solder, I just have to put them together. Los tengo que pegar. Ese es el punto más importante. Los tengo que pegar juntos. But yeah. And that whole process I will never share it on like social media, because I feel it's not that interesting. Mainly with like the things I do, which is not much. What is this? Very nice friend have been sending me videos I have been ignoring them. Okay, no have audio. Yeah, so that's have been my process so far with this closet, which I have. Like the bag is there, the bag is working. I do changes once in a while. Right now, Not sure you have raised. Before I got a thing where I will just like make a knot in each of these areas so the bag stays in place. After thinking about it, I thought it was kind of dumb, so I have sew all this part together. So then I can just book and remove the tube if I needed to take it out. So I'm in the process of this. This is for the main clothes, so I see how to act like laundry bags for small items, so they don't get lost in the laundry machines. And then if this won't work, I have to check like for how to make different sizes or how to disguise it. Because well, my sister got the same type of closet I have, my brother doesn't. So I wanna make one for his room that you will not know is there. And well, I can just buy one. They are so expensive. Like all of these type of things are so expensive, and I have a lot of material around my house. I can just cut a tree and do it or something like that. But we have a lot of wood. We keep cutting trees. Like I don't know why the garden grows so far. I thought having a garden was gonna be nice. It grows so fast. Like you need to take care of that every day. I'm starting to hate it, but like the dogs love it, so it's suffering through it. Wait, what? What? Okay, a friend sent me like things from yesterday. We went to see some mascots. But we left early because there is so many people. Okay. Oh, look at this bag, it looks cute. Yeah. So I think something like this. Like so far I'm thinking. I think doing the hard finger is the only kind of okay thing I see, like romantic wise with this design. So this is cute, right? This is cute. I like. What is this? So it's a Tinder for right now. I'm thinking, because this may not be like what I'm gonna do. It will not be like that much after art style, but I think they can push that art style a little more. So I'm gonna do this sketch and they can use as a guide. I'm gonna make it very animated. I'm gonna make it like panty and something. I forget what is that animation. Is the music keep going on? Because I don't know how long I have been here for, almost an hour. Is the music musicking? Yes, the music is musicking. Can you hear the music musicking? Okay. Let's check this. Let's book more. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's check. I don't know if the music is musicking. So let's see. Where did I went? Okay, so for this one is simple. We're gonna make her like a more Okay, let's go here. I think this will be smaller. Okay, yep. This is like for a wing. While we are doing wings, I don't want to draw the other eye. Did she have a nose in the art style we're going for? No, not in the panties, this, like in the art style of my artist. Go into Twitter, go into Twitter, go into Twitter. I shouldn't be saying it that happy. Ok, vamos a ver, aquí estamos. In my many art pieces I have not been putting last week. ¿Qué pasó? Ok, ya salió todo. Like if you wanna see more art that I did and other artists do of my VTuber, you can go to Twitter. We are in the dark dragon art hashtag. I wanna share this because I find it very funny, but because I have nobody else find it. So the hashtag for my arc in Twitter is I saw like a lot. I created this back in 2022 when I saw a lot of artists have a lot of VTubers have like art tags. I was like, I should jump to this. So I just did like dark dragon because you know my name is with a K, so I changed it to a T, and I find it so funny. Nobody cares, but I find it so funny. Why am I using this? Why am I using this one? Yeah, I find it so funny. I thought I was a genius. Okay, let's go back to the dark dragon. And the thing is, like, I cannot make different sounds, like the ending T or ending K. For me, they all sound the same. For me, I can only like do all of them the same. So for me, just dark dragon and dark dragon. It's just that thing that not that funny of a joke now. But I cannot find the drawing I'm searching for. What? What? I did tag the art. Did I not tag this artist? Wait. Oh yeah, I did add it to that group. I freaking out now, like I cannot find it. Okay, I'm just gonna use the actual post in my page. I don't get Twitter and 13th. Like I'm pretty sure I put the hashtag for that one, but it's not adding it. Okay. So you're choosing off a nose. It's cute. It's cute. We're just gonna make a simple guide for her to see. But yeah, we just have that in one. She doesn't have a nose. Like her hairstyle doesn't have a nose, so we lost our time adding it. Just gonna make a simple smile. Okay. And then we can add our cheeks. Legs are our big ring for this one. Okay, and our hair, why did it went so close? Okay, the hair is very interesting because we start from one point. I make a point of making the roots the natural color because I think a lot of like pictures they having bleach roots, which I low-key like find it funny because that was like something people don't get, because I see a lot of people judging when people have like unbleached roots. Is one, it hurts. Like bleaching the roots hurts. So you don't wanna make it all of the time. You have to have it like precise dates, mainly if you don't want your hair to die or your scalp to just have scars. Because it's like when you bleach your roots, you are actively not just burning your hair, but you're burning your scalp to cráneo, and it hurts a lot. And like, not only that, but because you're burning this thing, most of the time you're gonna get like, how to say, wounds. So then like you got to have scar tissue and everything, which is already problematic because like you don't wanna have like all this caspa falling around your body. I start giving up, like just saying everything in English. So yeah, so normally you have to wait for some time so it grows a little more. So you cannot even blend it sometimes. So it just kind of looking like this, which is fine. They still fine. Like these people are still baddies. So like, but I hate that because I will see a lot of people getting judged for that reason. And then me, as a dumb teenager, will try to bleach my roots all the time. And then I will just fuck up my whole head. And that's why, like, when I stop being a teenager, I have to cut everything off. I have to do that for like years before I can grow my hair again. And even now I have my hair like longer than this. It's it's very funny right now because something most people don't know is that this is your hair. When you bleach your hair, you're changing the color, you're removing layers in your hair. And your hair can take it like okay, and sometimes just die. Or it can happen the normal thing where you just take it like okay and then keep moving on. Or it can take it as, oh, is this like what we are doing now? Let's just save this truck. And then start bleaching from down to up. And then it keeps bleaching and it keeps bleaching. I bleached my hair so much when I was like, I'm pretty sure from the age of 13 to now 13 years later, that now I have hair, like I would say a whole piece of like hair that I have to cut every certain time because it keeps bleaching and bleaching and bleaching and keeps going up. And because I only bleach half of my hair at some point, it's just everything happens in this half of the hair where hair keeps bleaching and going up and growing a little weak. Now, we will all die anyway. So I will, next time I bleach my hair, I will bleach the other side. I haven't bleached my hair in like years. But I low-key with all the art I'm making about it and all this, I'm thinking to just go back and doing it. It makes sound dumb. It's like, these things don't affect me. It's like, yeah, the hair keeps bleaching itself. It's okay. I'm gonna bleach anyway. It's just right now a little annoying because I can find the hairs randomly and it looks weird. So I normally just cut the bleach part. And I thought I was gonna stop because where I made research, for me normally that's where it stops, but it keeps growing, so I didn't expect that. My bad. At the same time, I don't wanna rip it off from my head, so. Okay, well the point is like we have one hair here. Everything is growing this way. Okay, and then this part is pushed back, right? Yep. It seems like I have no idea how to make her legs this and more Valentines. And keep it our dragon, because this will be easy to design a character like this that is like Cupid in disguise, but I don't want to make Cupid in disguise. I want to keep it our dragon, so that's a little hard. That's where like it becomes a little harder. It's like we're doing this, but then we're keeping it our dragon. So I drinking my very unhealthy energy drink. Coffee now I fell asleep during the day. I am falling apart. I just I think I was commenting a friend that I have make a weirdly good routine out of this. So I used to have a lot of issues to sleep at night. And then it won't help that I was very tired during the day. So I will be just like sleepy during the day a lot. Most of the time, because you're sleepy, you're not living the moment, you're like hating everything. I will just lay down and take a nap. And then whenever I have like a 1 hour nap, I will wake up and I will feel powerful and like I can do anything. So I will love that feeling. The problem is that because I'm so tired, sometimes I will justify that 1 hour nap as I don't need to sleep at night because I have insomnia too, so I'm not sleeping at night. So then I will not sleep at night. I will try to take naps in the day, but because of that, now I'm not just not sleeping at night, but now in the middle of the day I randomly just fall asleep, and then sometimes it's not 1 hour, it's just the whole day. So I was like, okay, maybe if I fulfill myself with coffee, I can last the day, so then I will be less sleepy at night. But then drinking too much coffee gives me like shivers and anxiety. So then that wasn't a good idea. So then I have to go with, oh my god, wow, my friends are like my posts about the stream. I'm now low-key afraid she's gonna appear. I hope she just like it. She's a good person. Oh, they have previewing another drama. Oh, it's not yet. Okay. It's nothing new. Okay. So yeah, so I did the trial one day. I drink like a big cup of coffee. I was just drinking that the whole day, and water, because you always need to mix up with something. Right now even like I have my big bottle of water, I have my cup of vitamin water, and I have the energy drink. I don't like this line, vitamin water. But yeah. So I did my trial where I just drink coffee the whole day, and I did have a bunch of energy. That am I tweaking, or it was because I was drinking water? So I have to check my screen. Okay, so that energy came with like a lot of tweaking and shivering, and then like just feeling anxiety. So I was like, yeah, maybe drinking coffee all day is not a go. I'm Latina, so I'm used to drinking coffee in the mornings. So having a second coffee was not working for me. So then I decided to change it for things with other things that have caffeine. I will say matcha, but as I just say, I hate matcha. I tried it. I really did try it. The taste does not work for me. Other than that, it didn't really have effect. But my friend did buy me like a matcha latte, because I don't really know why. I'm pretty sure we buy it because I think she knew it was matcha, and then I forced myself to finish it, but I didn't feel like energetic. So then she was with the idea that let's try tea, mainly Thai tea, but then like same. Other than stopping, it makes me no sleep at night. It does not keep me awake during the day. So I thought that was weird. So the last thing I wanted to try was energy drinks, because I don't know, I believe they have a very bad rap of like, just like maybe they are not that healthy, maybe this or that. I was having that in mind when I start drinking them. Um, Funnily, it did stop me from sleeping during the day. I feel more energetic. I like drink one because normally my dad take them home from work. They're just in the fridge. So I was like, okay, nobody's drinking, then I would like drink one. And it keeps me awake. But it does not keep me awake enough for me to be awake at night. I do fall asleep at night. I'm checking something if I push is posting which way. Okay, my thumb is always pointing outside. This should be pointing outside, right? And it should be cross. It should be. And this thing should be. What am I doing? So yeah, so it's like I was checking between drinks like, okay, what is best, what is this, and I got a thing that like I'm not drinking more than one a day. I have like sometimes when I gonna have a very active day, I drink the big cans. They just like a normal can. But then the days I'm not gonna go out or have a big day, I just drink the small ones. And it's so far keeping me from falling asleep during the day. I'm sleeping okay at night because I'm going with all that energy. So I will say like so far it has been my best experiment. Let's put the music back because I don't wanna remember to restart it. So yeah, so I am surviving right now, like having my energy cam thing. I forgot to put my face cream. I just realized that. Damn it. I will put it before I go out. Te robé a long time ago, I didn't check it. How do I remove this wizard? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so it's keeping me awake, it's keeping me alive. So it's all good. Like for example, normally I will fall asleep during a stream if I don't have music. We have the music that you're hearing, but I did the banana thing, so you can technically not hear the music I'm using. And because of that, I forgot to book any music at all. So I'm gonna try to do that thing where I hear music. The thing that scares me is that it goes to the stream. That's why I haven't put it. I did a test, but I'm an overthinker, so. Yeah, I'm hearing it. If you hear a random video about. Where is this about? Patronichi? About like online game, a cute game. If you hear a random video about that, tell me please, because that's what I'm hearing. Okay. Okay, so let's continue drawing with my hand reference. Heart. Pose. Later, I did this change because as you can see, when I'm doing long hours and there is no one talking, I have to keep talking. It does help me a lot to have something I can just look at But even now, without the music, without the video, without anything, I'm still awake. I'm very focused. I'm still talking, which is something wild for me so far, because I didn't do none of that things before. Like, I will have people talking, I will have music background, I will be playing games, everything. I will still fall asleep. So right now, these things are keeping me alive, which is not, probably it's not good. I should make an appointment in the hospital. But yeah, surviving, which is important part. Which I wanna say, like, so far, thank you. Last week was a very nice week for the stream. Personally, it really wasn't. Like, a lot of things happened last week. But for the stream, it was amazing. We got rate. We got more followers. We opened the Discord channel, which you can send an invite to, because I have not discovered how to make it open to the public. He keeps telling me we cannot yet. But you can send an invite. I will check it. I will see it, and then I will accept it. Discord is a place where I share the content I'm too shameful to put in social media, which is just art. It's just art projects that I think are silly. Like my basket, my clothes basket I just explained. I'm not putting anything else. It's not weird. I'm just putting silly projects. Like, maybe I wanna do a book stopper. Maybe I wanna do a laundry basket like I'm doing right now. You can see to the process I'm making with the movable, unbuildable suitcase I'm making. All of these type of weird silly projects. The new VTuber I'm building. The commission system I'm for some reason making. All that type of silly things. It's just like projects that I found that are not ready for me to put to the public, or I think they're silly and are going nowhere because they're just used for my personal life. So yeah, so if you are interested in having your opinion on that project, like you study product design or something like me, and then you wanna have your opinion be like, yo, Dragon, what the hell are you doing? Then you can join. And you can be the first one to comment, yo, Dragon, what the hell are you doing? So feel free. Like, or any other new product I make. I will try to post everything and be active. This is cute. It's supposed to be a basket. Let's search a baseball bat reference. Now, I'm gonna say the only problem with the energy drink, I say. Not use that one. The soda I'm drinking, like the vitamin water I'm drinking, and the water is fine. But the problem with the energy drink and the vitamin water is that both of them have soda, which made me burp a lot. And I'm apologize already, because normally I have to pull up from the mic. But in case I don't get in time, I'm so sorry. It's a little price to pay, so I'm awake. So yeah, let's see. Like, bats have such a weird shape. I don't get it. You know, funny story. When I was in high school, my grades were really bad, so that means I have to join as many activities as I can. Like, I have tell people, and I want to believe that my grades weren't bad because I am dumb, even though I question that every day. The reason why my grades were bad is because I come from Peru, where we don't have computers or anything. Back in the 2000s, like back in 2000s, they didn't have computers or anything in the school I was, and I was suddenly changed from moving there to a different country that do have computers and online and everything. So every homework has to be submitted and make online, but I just come from a school that everything has to be on paper. So I was so confused. I didn't know what the hell was going on. So then homework, everything was always gonna be online, and I didn't know. This was the 2000s. All this was new, probably for not for everyone, but it was for me. Okay. So it's like I was just trying my best. Of course, it wasn't showing my grades. Like everyone will be doing things, and then I will be bringing my papers and be like, "We can bring laptops." Well, like why? You know, and it's like didn't help to that. Like I bring my laptop that was like years older than everyone else. So I was like, what? Yeah, so it was a whole thing. So at that point, like my grades weren't good. I was too dumb to understand what was the new way that things work there, so I just didn't. So let me check this. Mm. Hmm. I'm checking my members here in Patreon. I don't have a Patreon, but I like to get patrons. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I guess I will just work. There's an artist I like, so I'm checking like if I I pay more for this. I can just wait. I'm not that dumb, but yeah. So the bad thing. The thing is, like, I used to take a lot of extracurriculums because extracurriculums are good in case that you are someone who plan to go to university, which I don't think so. Because I want to think that all of the people who accidentally stumble into my stream happen to already be adults. But if for some reason you plan, extracurriculums are really good because they give you, like, they show you that you're an active student. Most universities don't just want good students, but they want someone that's gonna be active and be part of university and pull up like their name everywhere, right? It's like fine, but for this reason you can just join a lot of things. So something I join a lot of, I join everything, but I go 1 year that was like, oh, I should join every sport. It's gonna be good. I never did sports in Peru. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be wild, but I feel like I joined in every sport. Let me turn the air conditioner on. Let me disappear for a moment. So I need to turn around. Okay, so okay, it's working. The thing is, like, I was like, yep. I know we should decorate her bath to be like love and things like that. Okay, so Lover boy. Okay. The thing is, like, I never did like sports outside of like basketball. I was in the basketball team. Basketball, football, or volleyball. Well, like, fine. I'm gonna try to join the sports. Now, the school I went was very deep into sports. So, I was like, yeah, let's just go, like, you know, let's just go join. So I joined basketball first. I actually was in the basketball team for a good time before someone, we were in practice, wasn't even in the actual game. I hate that. We were in practice on like my second year in the team, and then someone just pulled my hand all the way back and ended up like twisting my wrist. I don't know what happened, but I couldn't use my hand for a month. When you are applying to art universities, you being able to do like the AP projects is very important. So I have to. In that moment, I was like, yeah, no, I'm quitting this sport because I'm not gonna risk like scholarships or anything for playing. When I'm not a good enough player to even be in the team. I don't know why you all have me here. So I was like, okay. So anyway, I left that. But before like I applied to that, it was just all fun. Then volleyball, I tried. Like I could do the starting, and then receiving any ball with my arm was so painful. It was so. I admire people who do volleyball because it was just painful. And any hit you do is just painful. I don't see the point of all this. But yeah, so that sport was out of my list. So then I was like, what other sports can I do? Let's check. So then another sport I went for was football. Like I think I'm okay at football. I have a good like fit work. The problem with football is that we're in Thailand and it's hot, and you need to always practice outside. That for me was already like probably a no, because you have a lot of running. Okay, so I was like, yeah, maybe not. So then I even tried to join rugby, and I was like, that was too aggressive. So I was like, yeah, nah. So then I was like, which sport I don't have that much running, I don't have that much contact with people, and it's not gonna be that painful. And I went like, yeah, softball, because they have softball, they didn't have baseball. Baseball was too aggressive. So we have softball. So I was like, I'm gonna join softball. I went to the hospital 2 times. That's how bad I was at softball. Like the first time, because this was the thing, okay, as I say, I practiced 3 sports in Peru. Volleyball, basketball, and football. During the school year you practice that, you don't practice anything else. So I was like, yeah, this is the first time I see a bat, but it's okay because I did play baseball before with my dad in the park with other kids, and we have fun. So it should be the same. So anyway, it wasn't the same. And my first experience, because they asked me to bat, and I was like, yeah, I can do batting. How hard is doing batting? For some reason, I didn't know you need to like, because you bat hard, right? You're hitting the ball as hard as you can. And for some reason, in my mind, it wasn't like you also need to stop the bat. So what happened is that because I didn't know I need to stop the bat, I went ahead, I bat, I didn't hit the ball too. I think it was the first time, so I think I hit it. So I did hit the ball. It was like soft. I hit the ball, the bat went all the way to keep going. And I thought like, yeah, cause like, you know, like how people the bat got this final pose where the bat is just like this. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pose like that, it's gonna be so cool. So I just let the bat go and go, and I just keep going. And I thought it was going to automatically stop, and it never stopped. So it just hit me full on in the back. It hit me so hard because I tried to bat as hard as I could. That I just went forward. I just fall to the floor. And my lungs hurt, and I was in pain, and I was like, what the hell is this? People do this for fun. And my very nice classmates were worried, and then when I was like, I'm good, they just break out laughing. And I was like, maybe I'm not that good. Like, my dignity fell somewhere. And that was like my first experience with like batting. Then like I was very bad. Like I'm bad at sports. So then they moved me to like be like in between base 1 and 2. Oh. So like where you bat, then there is here 1, 2, 3. I think that's how it works. And then the pitcher. So they moved me to be like around here. So then I don't really get hit or something. And somehow someone hit the ball so bad that it went directly to me, and I was like, oh, it's okay, I'm gonna catch it. So I got ready to catch it, and in place of going like, it went so fast. In place of going to like glove level, it went under, and it just hit me in the hip, and just sent me to the floor. And then again, we laughed it off, we were like, yeah, whatever. Like next day, I could barely walk, so I have to go to like the nurse room, and then they have to like put me creams and everything. I think I ended up going to a hospital, and it was like just muscle pain. I was trying, I was holding for my life in the sports. I was an art student, so for everyone was like, oh, she's really trying. I have never done sports before that in my life, so people were like, yeah, she's trying, she's just very bad. And I was talking with a friend years later about this, and I was like, no, that's why, because like I was trying my best, but like I never did sports before in my life. And she was like, oh yeah, it couldn't be that bad. I was like, oh no, like I was born with a leg problem, and I was unable to walk for like many years. Like I was unable to run, I could barely walk, and then before I came here, I actually like got treatment, so like I could just do everything back. But because of that, I never did sports. Then she was like, "Oh, are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm serious." Which, thank you. Like I'm so good now that people don't even think that's real. That's good. That's nice. And then she was like, "Oh," but like at some point they will take me to the games. Like people will ask me to go to the games, and I was so happy because I was like, oh, I have friends. And then she told me that like, because I would go, I would just won't play. And they would just put me aside, and they would have me cheering for people, and then they would be so nice. So I was like, oh, they just wanna be my friends. And then she told me that yeah, they wanted to be my friends, but they didn't want to tell me that I suck. So it's funny, so funny because like they went through so many hoops. Oh, I wait. Hello? I didn't unmute myself. I have been talking like a dumbass. I didn't unmute myself. So I was saying, so the point is like they thought I was bad. I was like, yeah, like I didn't need to tell them my medical history or anything. So I was like, no, yeah, I was just bad. I explained it to my friend because we were close. Like we are close. But I was like, yeah, like back in school, I would just prefer you all thinking I was bad. So then they will just go to these hoops where they didn't want to tell me to my face that I was bad, and they didn't know it was like a medical thing. So they just invite me to these tournaments because I was part of the team, and they were like, "Oh no, we have too many people. Can you sit down and cheer us up?" So like, we have people cheering us, and I will not tell it directly to them, but I was guessing that they knew I was bad. Oh, shit. So they were just trying to like not tell me that I was bad, but then like keep me there so like I don't feel like push away. So I will just check all that, and I was like, oh. And then she told me that yeah, that was the truth. Like they knew I was bad, but they didn't want to tell me. I find it very cute. Okay, wait, I need to take care of something. Okay. Yeah, so I just find it very cute and all that. The thing like, cause I was trying my best back then. But the thing like you don't have in account time when you are like, when you see people they like, oh yeah, they used to have this problem, but now they don't. I need to check something. Wait. Where am I? Okay. So yeah, so like something people don't have in mind, like even if you are like cured of all these things, well, because these are muscles that you haven't used for a long time, like cure like quotation marks, you know, because these are muscles that you haven't used in a long time. They're gonna go numb. Like so, if we have a class where you have to just run around the school, like for PE, and then I was like, okay, because I can walk around the school. That thing is like I think you have like 1 hour to 1 hour 30 max to do this whole thing. I think people was expecting just 1 hour. But the thing is like because I have never like do that much exercise, I of course was just walking. I was trying to run, but I have never run, so I was just like walking around it. A lot of problems. Yeah, that way you should choose who you work with. But yeah, because of all this thing, I like wasn't used to like running a lot. So I was trying my best, but then after some time of like doing all these things, my legs will just go numb, and then I will try to just move around so I don't fall. But yeah, like again, I didn't want to tell that to people. Didn't want to tell that mainly to my PE teacher. So I think I dictated to him because he was gonna tell me longer. Like the first time we did this running, because I think we have to do it like 3 times a year. I did like totally failed that thing. Like the hour passed and I did not going back. To a point that because it was like I think one of the first days, he just forgot about me. So when I came back to the school, it was like nobody was waiting there. So I was like, okay, I just have to enter and like register my time and then be like, okay. So then the teacher gave me a pep talk about like how I have to like get better and all that. I was like, okay. So by the second time, I think we have the same thing. So I just told him about the issue, and then he was like, okay, but like you still need to push yourself through it. So I was like, yeah, I should. So then I just went ahead and did that. So I joined the sport with the idea that I was like, I'm gonna get better like this. So I ended up just joining like softball for a long time. I think I joined it every year, like probably for 2 years, and then in my 3rd year I decided to leave it because I was focusing in like applying to universities and like that. But because of that, like I was actually going every day and like grabbing my bag full of books, and I was doing photography back then, so my camera, my makeup things, everything that I needed to do photography. And then I was like, yeah, like I'm doing all these things, I'm carrying all this bag, like I'm doing all these things during school, and I was like the best way I can train to be better so much in the sport as to like be better just in that class, because I gonna like prove him wrong. I gonna run the thing. I was like, I will just grab all my heavy things and just go after school like walking. I will, in place of getting picked up in the door, I will walk out, and then I will get picked up like halfway out, like almost out of the whole like school area, and then I will try to do that like every day I can. I was very tired, like I was over sleeping like everywhere then. But yeah, it did pay a lot. It did pay out. I think that's the word. It paid out, because by the time that like school year finished, this teacher have seen me like during the school, like doing all these things. Like we have that thing again that we have to like do in less than an hour, and then I was just doing it, and I was actually very surprised because I have been training by myself all this time. I did not know if I was doing it okay or not. So then when it was the actual day that we have to run around the school, I did a thing. I never ran. I still not being able to run. I probably ran for a good 5 minutes max, and then my legs got down. But then I don't want to compare it with now, because I'm a dumbass and I even ruin my legs way more now. So I cannot run. I can speak run. I can speak walk, and I can walk. So like yeah, like my doctors hate me. So I like didn't achieve like the running part, but I was trying to do that. I was like trying to run for some minutes, take a break, and just speak walk. It did help, but now I don't have like my 3 bags I used to take to school. There was like one for camera things, one for makeup for my photo shoots, and one for my books, which I will take every book to school for some reason. I said before, I have autism, so I need to carry everything that I think will be necessary. So now I have like I overthinking the whole day. So I will carry the big bags all around school when I did this walk, and now just like Just like Goku, I have dropped the bags and now I'm just walking around the school, like doing my same walk but without any extra weight. And it was helpful. I was like walking, I think, faster because at some point I just start seeing people. Like people will take their breaks in between running, and then they will just walk. And up to this point, I have been known as the person that arrives after everything is done. So then I was just walking. I was minding my own business, and then as I walk, I just find more classmates, and then they were like, "Wait, you reached us?" And I was like, "Yeah." So then they start running, like, oh, they all assume that they were going late, so they all start running to like the entrance. So I just start doing that where I'm like trying to run. But at the same time, when I was calculating to like arrive near the school, I didn't want to run anymore because I wanted to save my energy to run last minute. So then, as I see the last students arriving, the teacher is like, "Oh, okay, so you did a good time. I guess we can all stay here for a little longer before we enter to wait for a dragon inside." And then as he says that, I see all my classmates just like looking at me like I have studied with all these people for years, so it's like I know these people. So they just look at me and they start cheering and they're like, "No, we don't need to wait." And then they just turn around and it's like, "Yeah, I'm there walking." Getting closer. So then the teacher like, it's like the thing that I don't know if I studied first in Peru in a very bad school because I really didn't expect the teacher to mind. They have been practicing to be able to do this walk because it was mainly more of a meeting. Like I'm doing it for me, so like you cannot think that I didn't try. I will know that I try. So I didn't expect him to react to me actually like now arriving at the same time of everyone else, like still last. I'm not gonna like I practiced the whole year. I never arrive first. This is not a movie. I arrive last anyway. I just because I think the last person will arrive and then 30 minutes later I will arrive. So that's why I think they never waited for me outside in the door like they waited for everyone else. So I think they were expecting that. So let me check something. Okay, so like I'm checking. I have to check so many things at the same time, so I'm a little annoyed. But yeah, so like I never arrive. Like, but the thing is like now I was arriving probably 5 minutes later as the last student arrived, so it was improvement. So I just like ran to the thing. I was like, "Yeah, I'm here." And then for the last part, people like run. So I just start running. Like, again, I saved these 5 minutes of me being able to run for the last cinematic moment. So I did that and I arrived and then I marked my time. I still last. I still last. It was still a horrible time, but it was way better compared to the other ones. So I did not expect the teacher to actually freak out. And then as he freaked out, he just started crying. I was like, because this man is like the type of man that the whole year has been telling us like, "Oh, you can do anything you want." It's like the students will come like, "Oh, I cannot do PE because I have like my period," and then he will go like, "It's professional athletes," and then he will just like not be moved by everything, like, "Oh, I try in this or that," and he will just like, "Well, yeah, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's good for your practice, good for your this." So he will never take excuse. He will never see something as like, "Wow." He will never be amazed by anything. So I kind of expect him to just deal with that asshole attitude to the last day. So when I arrived, I made the best time. I was kind of expecting to rub in his face and be like, "Ha, bitch, I could. You see, you thought. But it didn't happen because he just broke out crying." I was like, "Oh." And he was like, "Well, you did train all this time?" I was like, "Yeah, you just saw me walking. You thought I was walking for fun? Who does that?" I was like, "Yeah, I train all this. I joined I joined 3 different sports just to prove you wrong. Like you thought I couldn't walk fast because we cannot call that running." You think I couldn't walk fast? Huh? Jokes on you. I joined basketball, I joined baseball, and I was in something else. Badminton. I was taking badminton too. I was actually okay on badminton. And I took badminton just to prove you, and I will walk all this school after school with like 3 bags for extra weight. Just to prove you wrong. About nothing that you say actually. No, just my ego. And then he was very happy. He actually stayed on me. That he was so happy that I actually could prove that I could do things. And I was like, we never do this again. I hate sports. But yeah, I actually became very big fan of walking after that. I didn't need to prove anymore because I didn't talk PE after that. All my credits were taken. So then I never took PE. But I enjoy so much the quiet time of me just walking out of school that I added to my routine. That I will just walk outside of school with all my bags. Then I just asked to a friend if she wanted to join me, and then we would just, again, I don't want to say run after school because that's not whatever we were doing was not considered running. We were just talking, going to a cafe, picking up coffee, gossiping around what we have here, and then we will just make our way back. So yeah, I became very fan of that, and it's something I do even now. Like I will just take my time to just walk around Central Commercial, just walk around sometimes, enjoying the silence and like that. I would just walk around my house now. It's just like, I would say that whole thing I did just out of bitterness to like prove that I could outdo, like I could be fast. He end up to being like, oh, like I did enjoy softball a lot. That's why I joined the next year still. But like it helped me to be like, oh, I don't really enjoy sports, but I do enjoy being friendly with people. I enjoy being outgoing, and then I enjoy like just walking around. It's like a lot of things I have discovered about myself, of things I enjoy. Like yesterday I was so tired, but I still make my time so I can go and walk with my friends. Like in going to see events and like that. A lot of things I have discovered about myself have been out of bitterness. Because I couldn't let things go. So I stay bitter, I stay hateful. Like I discovered I really enjoy talking because of MUN, which is it's a very funny story. Like I wanted to, like I was in a student council, right? Like my cousin was one in charge of the art area because I applied too late to be on that, and I was okay with it. But I wanted to apply the next year, mainly because I did most of the art projects. She will buy me food in exchange of me doing most of the art projects. And I was like, yay, free candy. So then I will just do it. But then of course, like, I will do the most, just like I do right now. Why am I adding the lover boy thing? I don't know, I just like it. Okay. So I will do the most. And then people will like that. And then okay, I think it looks cute. Like, it doesn't have to be a final drawing. This is what the sketch that we're gonna send to commission. I just realized I forgot my little thing that pop up from my hair in this version. But yeah, that will be too much. It's okay. Okay. This one we have our Tulippk Yaro, or Tulippk Yaro. Let me bat you into love. I could beat you up into shape. Okay, so I wanna write my notes that I need for this. So this is one commission thing we have finished, which is good. Let's do Actually, I did that. I cannot speak. Sorry. I did like that quote. So it's like, I will believe that is. I think it's like I really go over with my dumbest ideas. I will bat you into love. Yeah. I wanted to wear like your Cupid Yaru, but that's cringe. Okay. So Valentine. Yeah. Inspired. Oh yeah, so I was in a student council, right? So then the next year I applied to be the one that take care of the art area, and then another girl that was in art too, but then she wasn't that into it. Applied to, and then as I say, I'm an introvert, but she was more extroverted, so of course she won. Which she told me that she actually was expected that we both can do it, and I was like, but I did everything last year and you didn't do anything. And then she was like, yeah, so it's like I will take care of the more like talkative and everything parts, and you can take care of the art and everything design of last minute. And I was like, no. And then this is the thing, as I say, I'm very introverted. I'm not shy. Let's say, like I will say, yeah, like I could be shy. Consider myself quiet. So I don't say things that I don't find necessary. I get awkward easily, so I feel like I should leave. So I think for most people I come out as shy, but I'm not shy to give my opinion. You should know I'm a streamer. So I very introverted and all that. Like I try to keep my everything to myself, so I don't waste all my energy. But so then I believe that I have give that impression. So when she came to me, she was like, yeah, so we can take care of this spot. I will take care of all social and everything, and you can do the whole art. And like you did last year, and I was like, yeah, but last year is because the girl that did it was my cousin, and she will literally do anything for me. So like, yeah, like she will buy me chocolates and everything. And when I was awkward in camp because I didn't know no one and nobody wanted to talk to me, my English wasn't good. She was translating for me, even though she was older and like have her friends. She was giving me her friend group, and she was doing a lot of things for me. So it's like, yeah, of course I was gonna do art for her. So she was like, yeah, but like, you can do it for me. I was like, no. I just laughed. I was like, nah. Like, which was well because I was already crying because I lost. I was like, nah. Actually, and I was like, I feel like at some point people will expect me to do it. So I just look at them. I was like, I'm leaving a student council, and they were like, what? I was like, yeah, because like last year I was just a member, and I was expecting to like win this year. And this may be bitter, right? But if I didn't win, I don't see why will I stay here. So I just left. And then they were like, well, you actually just were here for that reason. I was like, yeah. If I don't see any challenges anymore, I just leaving. So then I left. And I know people say like it was bitter of me to do that. I don't care. I am bitter. So anyway, I was at that point having the free time that I didn't have to do student council, so I was like, okay. So now what shall I do? Because I already was a little awkward in a student council because I have to voice my opinions once in a while. And back then I was just getting into like doing presentations and talking, but I was very shy. Again, if people don't directly challenge me, and my English wasn't like, if you think my English isn't good right now, it was worse back then. I didn't know what I was doing. Lexi Valen. Related. So yeah, so I was very awkward. I didn't know what like I was doing and like that. My English was of course horrible. So I prefer to like keep quiet. So I was just getting into doing presentations and voicing my opinion. But this was my last year of school and I was trying. But then if people will directly challenge me, I will magically just feel like talking. So what happened, because I got into MUN, which I find a very cool experience, but if you ask me, I will probably have not joined by myself, because I learned about MUN because of the same close friend that told me about like the people playing sports. She told me about this like very cool MUN that she need to travel to different places for it, and she will just need to do speeches and everything. I was like, damn, that's so cool. You have to talk in public? I don't think so. So then I decided to not join, but I have at the back of my mind like, oh, that's so cool. Like that's so cool. I may be interested at some point. So I was already thinking about it, and now the thing is like, as I say, my grades were horrible. I was not a good student. Sorry, I write in the notes for the artist. Just like I'm okay. Well, they kind of keep the main colors. I'm okay with them going wild with other colors. Free to play around. Okay. I don't know if I write composition properly, but we will see. So this one is done. It's cute. Let's move to the next one. I low-key like I'm okay with this. I think this one is more clear, but I low-key love this sketch way more. But I love the sketch more. I will think her about. I will think her about. But yeah. Let's jump from the chibi to the normal one. Okay. So. I need to go to it. So I was saying, right? So let me move this to looking at these ones because I'm gonna search for a reference. But yeah, so I say my grades were very bad. I was not very social, but because of random things in life, I happened for some reason to become friends. Like all of these people are saying, like they join MUN, they join this, just that. All my friends were very active, outspoken people, like very smart, top grades of the class, and I don't know why were they talking to me, like that. The person with the lowest grades in class, but I was thankful. So let's see. So I was like, okay, so I will sit in lunch with them. And then because of this being a normally a small group or like that, I will feel free to open up and speak my ideas, give my opinions and like that, but only with them. I didn't need to be airing the app. Like I don't think I was like. I always feel like, oh, I can talk like with my friends or like that. I didn't feel like I needed to share the things around outside of my friend group. But again, as I said, I will be easy to pick up fights, so I will just tell it directly to people when they have a different opinion. But if I didn't care, I wouldn't. So it's like, I feel that's why most people thought I was shy. I just describe myself as quiet. I'm just a quiet person. So most people have like the ideas like, oh, she may be shy, she may be these things. So I was like, okay, I don't care too. I don't care much about changing that idea. So one day, as we were like eating and enjoying our food and life, we have like this teacher just come to like the students. Is the music okay? We heard you hearing the music. It says it's going on. Okay. So we are like just waiting. Like we were in lunch, we grab our lunch, we sit down. I was just enjoying and start talking to my friends. And I was like, this happened often. Like, as I said, they were like smart, top of the class. So I thought, oh, they're just coming to tell them something random about like, yeah, the reason why I sit with them was mainly because I was lost of what was going on in school. Maybe because as I say, my English was worse back then, so I didn't get most things people were saying, or I was always late. I was always late, to school too. Like I live 1 to 2 hours outside. Like I didn't even live in the same city as the school, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be late sometimes. We can just all live with it. It's alright. So I was completely lost of what happened most of the time. I didn't know how to use like the internet like back then. So I was like, it's okay. I'm just gonna hang out always with these people and they will tell me everything. But of course, because these people was smarter and more active and everything, they were gonna get talks by the teachers or like including projects all the time, right? So I'm just there, and we were a group of 4 people, like me, my best friend, and 2 people that didn't have where to sit, I guess, because they will just sit always with us. Okay, so it was just like me and my best friend. And I was like just there. I was like, we were living, thriving. And then this teacher come and he's like, yay, hey, friend one, like best friend, do you want to join MBN? And then she goes like, oh, I can think about it. So then she mentions everything that MBN have, and then she goes like, yeah, you should try that. And then my friend goes like, okay, I will. It's good for Grace, because we just left student council because they were nice enough to live with me when I left that. I'm pretty sure they confirmed me that they were leaving because they weren't really interested in that. So I was like, yeah. So best friend is like, yeah, like we just left MUN, I guess it's a good idea. And then she takes that thing and she's like, okay, we're gonna check to join MUN. And then she was like, yeah, and then she turned to the other girl, like girl 1, no best friend, but like girl 1, and then she goes like, and you, very smart girl that is always reading, would you like to join MUN? And then she goes like, oh, it's not my thing, but I guess, yeah, that will be good for university, right? And she goes like, yeah. She goes like, yeah, okay, girl number 2 is sitting with Dragon. And I was like, yeah. Will you are like not as top grade as these other girls, but you are very outspoken. Would you like to join MUN? And then she goes like, oh, I will consider it, but yeah, thank you. And she goes and he's like, yeah. And then she look at me and she like, you, Dragon? I was like, yeah. How are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm fine, I guess. He's like, okay, nice. And then she turns around and was like, oh, wait. Just came to my table and asked 3 people to join MUN. Aren't you gonna ask me at least, like, you know, for politeness or something? Like, just to don't make me feel dumb in between these people. And then I was like, aren't you gonna ask me? And then she was like, oh, will you like to? I was like, why you didn't ask me? And then she was like, oh, because you're very shy, right? So like, I don't think she was like phrasing it weird. She was like, I just don't think that you will drive in this thing. Like, I don't think this is for you. And I was like, what is that supposed to mean? And she was like, I just don't know. So I don't think like you can speak out like that. So yeah, no. And then she looked at her like, so you don't want me to join MBN? And she was like, yeah, I don't really think it's for you. And I was so offended. This is the thing. As I said, I was thinking about it, but I was already thinking to not join MBA and just have a very chill year. It was just gonna be like, because it's my senior year, I just wanted to have a very chill year. I just was gonna chill, I was gonna relax, I was gonna do my. Because the thing is, like, it's not like I just didn't have anything to do. No, I have to do like one big photography project month. I think it was a month where I have to go take all my materials, mishmash them. I will take a lot of photos, then I will mix them, then I will draw on top of them. And then for these pictures, I'm not just taking them. Most of them were like photo shoots I have to plan with other students, where we will go to a room. I will I will have someone put makeup on them. I will have them pose for hours. I will take for my photos, then I will edit the photos, then I will photo match them with other photos. I have to draw on top of them, and then I have to prepare everything for the printing because they will go to an art show at the end of the year. So other than that, I did leave a student council, but I did start a recycling program because I thought it was good for university. And other than that, I was in sports too. That's not even counting that I have to tutor my siblings on English when I was coming back home. So I have all these problems, and I was probably underage working on like doing art commissions back then too. So I was over the roof with the responsibilities. Of course, joining MBUN wasn't a good idea. But she thought, like, she didn't know these things. She didn't know it was full of work. She just looked at me and she was like, yeah, I don't think you should join MBUN. I was like, well, now I'm very offended. And now I don't think you should be taking these decisions. So then me, in my full dumbness, I asked her like, can you stop me from joining MBUN? And she was like, no, of course I cannot. It's like a team for every student. And I took the card from her hand. I was like, then I'm joining MBUN. And that's how I joined MBUN out of pure bitterness. I didn't want to be in MBUN. I was not prepared to be in MBUN. I was just being bitter. And the worst part is that year, other than taking a lot of MBUN, I have to go China to represent the school. And I did not put myself to that, and I somehow ended up in a room having to like make my way through all these people who have studied what they are talking about, and I have not. Because as I say, I was too busy to take care of all these things. But out of bitterness, now I'm in China. Now I'm talking in front of like university students, Chinese students who have studied this, and teachers about how I totally know what I'm talking about. And in that moment I realized maybe I should chill down. Maybe I should stop. Like, if you have watched Back to the Future, like Martin McFly, you are a chicken thing of like he having this whole thing whenever people tell him that he's a chicken, and then he being like, I'm not, and putting himself in like dangerous situations to the point like ruining his life. I got the contrary. Like, I was not ruining my life. I was opening opportunities, but like it got me something like that when I was like, I maybe should stop. I should stop caring this much about like if these people think I'm able to join these things or not. Because then, like, spoilers, something happened later that year where I have to go to my counselor, which sucks, the worst counselor ever. Then she have to cancel my other siblings, and she still shit. Like she's close with a principal or something, so she cannot get fired, but like totally sucks. So I went, and then she told me that I will never enter a American university, so I should just give up in that part. So I apply and I entered to 3, so she can eat her words. I didn't wanna go to American university. Tell me, why did I apply and went through the whole process talking to people? I didn't end up going to an American university. I hated them. But I spent money and put my time on that for some freaking reason. So yeah, just like after that, I work on my bitterness, and I was like, yeah, I should stop doing that. I should really just stop randomly going, you think I cannot do that? I'm gonna prove you wrong right now. Gonna make you regret that. She did apologize in front of people because she told me this in the middle of the dining room. No, not dining, like in the middle of the cafeteria, in front of other students, and I almost cried myself out of embarrassment. So yeah, she did later apologize in front of people too. Not as many, only my classroom, but yeah. A win is a win. But yeah, I just gonna say, like, don't. All of these people didn't matter. I move on with my life, and I don't even remember their names or their faces, so hope that didn't happen. Just the bitterness that I have, putting myself in trouble for it. So don't do that. Don't let bitterness take your heart and end up in weird situations where you are in a different country talking to people. And spoilers too. Because I was in that trip in China, and as I say many times, I'm Peruvian. But that country have to represent was like part of Brazil. Like, so I have to pretend like we were normally you represent countries. In this case, we were representing people inside the government of the country. I was Brazil, like a area of Brazil. We were all Brazil, but every student there was Chinese, and I happened to be the only person of like Latin America there, and I was the only person too who finally did not study for this because I think, as I say, I was too busy. I should not have put myself through this, but because I didn't know anything, I thought, what is the best way so I can get credibility? Because the point was never doing MUN, enjoying the experience, learning, or anything else. The point was proving my teacher that she was wrong. My point was proving that I was supposed to be there. My point was bitterness. So my point was, when that teacher entered this door, I have to be giving the most compelling speech, and all the people here have to support me. All the people here have to go like, yo, Dragon be changing. What's it? Dragon be changing laws, she be turning down the government or something like that. And then after she leave, I don't care what people say. So that was my goal. That was my going. That was my focus. That was my bitterness so far. What is this? Oh, this Radic. Okay. So like that was the whole thing I was going for so far. So that means that in the moment that he arrived, I arrived there, I was convincing people. So I may not know. I may not know what we are talking about, but technically I think my takes are more real because I am Brazilian. And they were like, what? I was like, yeah, I may be Peruvian, but I went to Brazil many times. That's a lie. That was a pure fabricated lie. Hopefully they cannot see me nowadays because like they stay in China, I guess. So I just totally lie about me being half Brazilian or something. They asked me, why do you speak Portuguese? And I start singing a random song. Like back then, again, 2000s. There was like a song, a very popular Portuguese song going around. That was Moça, moça, assim não se me mata, ai se te pego, and I was singing that I was saying it with a straight face. I was looking at their face, I was like, do you all know Portuguese? Do you parle Portuguese? Or at least know if it's Spanish? They were like, no, and I was like, okay, well, I magically do. I don't know Portuguese, but I magically can parle, so like, I was like, none of you know that any of the two languages, no. That the university students that were judging us were from a university in America, so I kind of assumed they will have known. So I kind of dig this far away from all of them. Every break I was just talking to these people like, yeah, moza moza, si no se me mata, te chipego, I te chipego. I was just talking seriously, looking at them with a straight face, saying the most random lines ever. and then like they will believe me I speak Portuguese. So then I was like, yeah, so I grew up in Brazil. Totally. Do you even know where the country am I coming from right now? No. Then I'm coming from Brazil straight. So I know more than you. And then somehow they all believe it. I lie my ass off that day. And they believe me, and then I just have to become their friends and make sense of what I'm saying. They did believe me. I think I just dropped Spanish at some point. I was like, yeah, totally, because you know, like la economía y no sé qué, que se está subiendo, está bajando y aquí vamos, ¿no? And I was just trying my best that they did believe it. So then later on, you will see me writing notes. I wasn't writing notes. They give us notebooks. I was sketching people. I was sketching the university students in front of us and we were making fun of them. I'm so sorry. I was making drawings of them and we were passing them along with notes. So you will receive a note that is like, yeah, so we need to do this about the economy state or this or that. And then you will receive a meme. Like you will just receive me drawing random faces. And then people will be like, yeah, I think Dragon is making a good point. So yeah, so I just pass it. So like, if you are my teacher, that just enter exactly in the moment I enter, that she enter. Where I have been conspiring this plan. I will never tell her. I was conspiring this plan of me for 2 days. You enter, and what you see is like Dragon writing notes, communicating with people, talking with the people next to them, like making all these things. And then suddenly she enters, and then Dragon have a point. So then I just stand up and I give like, yo, the council of this have to express this. And then I seclude the emotion for this. Don't wanna lie. When the moment she entered, in my next drawing, I write a note that it was the moment to put our plan in execution. So I pass the note along, and then someone passed me what to say. Someone write me down what to say because I was that lost. I literally will. There is a special way you need to ask to go to the toilet during these meetings. I didn't even learn that. I was waiting for any break to go to the toilet because I couldn't even learn how to ask to go to the toilet. I'm that dumb. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just, like prepare this whole show. So then she arrives, someone passed me what to say, and I stand up and I go like, and I seclude the motion for this, who's with me. And then everyone turn and they're like, yeah, let's seclude the motion. And then everyone vote yes. I pass, I go like, thank you. Delegate something's gonna sit down now. I sit down. I don't really remember the things. Everything was a blur. I was having anxiety attack while things were going on. Because again, I'm quiet because I have high anxiety. I'm not shy. I'm gonna express these opinions. I'm gonna say whatever I think. My adrenaline is going 100% during these things. My heart is in my ears. But I'm too dumb to like care about that. I'm just keep going. Like half of the thing, like right now I'm feeling more relaxed, but when I started streaming, mainly when I was younger, my anxiety was top. I would have anxiety from the moment I sit to the moment I turn on the camera. Now this is fine. I only have anxiety if like someone writes in the chat and I'm talking nonsense like right now. Other than that, I'm fine. So yeah, so I was like, I was just putting my bed. So then she enters and I do this whole thing. And then I sit and everyone's like, yo, yeah, Dragon, yeah. And I was like, yes. And she leaves and I can finally breathe. I was like, oh yeah. Did she eat that up? Did she believe me? So then later I was just like casually going around the teacher like, yo, so did I dig okay? Did I dig this or that? And then all of my classmates know what I'm doing. Like it wasn't like I just went and they were like randomly putting all their effort in different meetings while one of the delegates that come to represent the school is doing nothing. No, they knew from the start. I just joined this out of bitterness. So then we were talking about that and I was like, yeah, I kinda work out. And they was like, did it? And I was like, I want to think. So then at the end of this trip, the teacher again. We were talking with everyone, and she actually took her time to apologize to me because she said that she genuinely thought I wasn't gonna make it, so she was worried since the moment I joined. But then she seen joining me, and then she joining my classroom, and then seeing me take control of the whole thing like that. It's just like was so cinematic, and she loved it, and it was so cool, and she apologized, and I was like, oh my god, she knew I fake everything. And now I just have to like smile and be like, thank you. Try my best. But then like oh no, she was the only one who believed I actually dig and learn from that thing. Because all my other classmates that were with me, and every other, because it was younger class with us too, they all knew what was going on, because they joined me before. And I'm not gonna call racism, but for some funny reason, every time I join MUN, like every time I have to join, every Latin country that they have will follow me magically. So it's like everyone will be like, oh, you are Russia, you are China, you are this, you are that. Oh, and we have one country of Latin America. We have Mexico. Dragon, you are Mexico. Like, oh, what a casual thing. Next round. Oh, now you are this other student. Now you are England. Now you are USA. Now you are this Dragon. You are Venezuela now. Oh, okay, sure. Okay. And then even the last one, because the last one was Brazil, and I was like, are you just signing me all the Latin group? Like, I wanna know what's going on inter-countries? Like, I'm Latina, but I'm still part of a country. Like, I'm Peruvian. She was like, I just thought you will be more comfortable. And I'm like, okay. And what that counts is that my classmates already knew that my ultimate defense, whenever we were going to MUN and people will tell me, what's your research? I'm just going like, well, you know what? I'm Mexican. Oh, I'm Venezuelan. And what were they gonna say? No. I got one time that I was explaining, I was like, my final thing is that I should know how this works. I'm Mexican. And then a classmate was like, I thought you were Peruvian. Shut up. I am a half-thing now. I just decided right now. You don't know my dad. My dad never went to meetings. My mom was always there. But like, you know my dad. I faking him today. So yeah, it was like the funniest thing. I'm sorry if you ever did MUN with me, and then you have a student that just changed magically, like they changed nationalities, like it was music genres every MUN meeting. It was me. So yeah, but I will say that after I passed teenagerhood, I will say after I passed like teenagerhood, I stopped doing that thing. I stopped doing that. I'm bitterly gonna make you all go through my teens of like me challenging my teacher because now I gotta prove he's wrong. But yeah, it's very. Oh no, at the same time, like I'm being No, I thought it was fun to just take a random challenge out of bitterness. But I'm gonna be realistic, after you, which it's kind of weird, right? But after you stop being a child, people stop questioning you what you do. Like I have way less people telling me like, oh, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot do this or that. So I will say that may be too why I stop being competitive. Like as an adult, nobody's coming and telling me, oh yeah, by the way, you cannot do that. I don't believe on you, and I don't think you will be able to do it. So that's very cheating. That's really cheated as a teenager. I have to get used to people just not believing on me when you are like my teacher. Like, aren't you getting paid for that? Like right now, like I have a lot of friends that are teachers, and they're always mad about like how their students are not pushing themselves to like do more than what they could. And while all these teachers were more supportive than like Peru teachers, where they literally did not believe and didn't allow me to join things that they didn't believe I could do. Still like kinda cheaty for you to openly questioning me in front of people, like man. Like yeah, I maybe didn't saw myself as joining MUN or doing such a big deal for MUN. I probably, if you didn't just came to my table and asked me that, I was not gonna join. Maybe I was not gonna run and devote my 1 year of sports if you didn't tell me that like you thought I was slow. It's like I don't know, I think sometimes you just gotta be polite and be like, yo, do you wanna join too, child? No? Okay, let's just move on. Like, yeah, I think you need to practice more running, but it will take you with time. But yeah, but at the same time, I wouldn't. Oh no, I wouldn't fight them. It's not like I don't enjoy me going in these bitter campaigns. Like, eh. As life go on, there is less and less challenge. So like, I will say I enjoy when I was young. I was challenging myself to do a lot of things. Like during university, like every class was a challenge. Art shit. You have to do like a lot, and everyone, because everyone is competitive. Everyone hacked themselves about how much they don't sleep, how much they don't eat, and how healthy is their life. Which should be a check on all these artists. Like we will sit in our class and compare how much we are not sleeping, and our teacher Loki will be worried. Like I think the first time was for him, like, haha, your students that's are, you just don't get to sleep, you just don't get to do shit. And then as we keep going, like, yeah, I have been empty the coffee machine because I haven't sleep for, I went one time of not sleeping for 4 days. I think I was at some point just hallucinating. It's horrible if you have never have like insomnia or to the point that like just don't sleep at all, you actively start hallucinating. Doesn't matter if you are awake, doesn't matter if you're feeling awake, you will just start hearing things, seeing things. It's like that's what like no sleeping does to you. So please sleep. So yeah, I think for our teachers in university was like, oh yeah, you funny students, that's what being an artist is, not sleeping. And then you just go like, yeah, I going my record of 4 days. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, I'm sleeping like taking little naps in the random sofas and I'm drinking 3 coffees a day. And he was like, wait, what? And people were like, oh yeah, this is my second can of Red Bull. And he was already getting worried, like, what are you all doing? And like, yeah, I cannot plan properly my things because I'm low-key a teenager that just left school. So I gotta just push myself to not sleep. I don't even have friends anymore. And yeah, our teacher, or feel sad for our teachers that were getting constantly like, what are you all doing? But yeah, I have to learn how to control my time, which I still don't know how to do. But now we are in adulthood and now it's more serious. I will beat my love into you. Okay. Like, yeah. The good are times I will never go back to. Of like just not sleeping, drinking so much coffee. They put a vending machine of like, I think right now it's a little more healthy. But back when I was in university, my university floor that was just art, I have a coffee vending machine. I have like a very old vending machines, and the only thing they will put was or water or coffee. And it was just like different type of coffee cans. So then you will be able to take a break during class, go to that floor, get yourself coffee, and then that's the only thing you will see people drinking there. That and Red Bulls. Or well, what's it called? Carabaos. I have thing for my uh, okay, let me see. We got a new artist that we can commission for. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so that's many things I don't miss from uni. Sleeping in the hallways and like that, because they have very nice sofas. Like in uni, they were like human size, and we will see normally students sleeping there around finals. Because the cool thing about studying art is that you don't have exams, but you have final projects. So then the whole year you are going to these lectures, you are actually already should be working in your final project and you're being teach about it. So everything you do is like final project and like that. Which for some things it works, for others don't. You don't. Like you, if you're like me, you will be lost the whole time. So yeah, in my case, as I say, I was just lost. I didn't know what I have to do. Okay, I think we are getting like the second one is good. I wanna finish the third one, and then I think we're good to go. Because I have to, today is someone's birthday, so I have to go karaoke all day. Like we're gonna go karaoke in the afternoon, so I have to check that. I need to go to the toilet. Okay, let me. You can look at what we have done so far. Let me go to toilet. I'm back. Okay, let's see, because I think the music has stopped. Yep. Okay, it's back. Let's finish this sketch. I took my time to of writing to the artist, so I will know if they can do it. If not, I can just finish this one by myself. It's not a big deal. Just something that may be a big deal is I getting a headache, which means I have to go eat soon. So, she has to have like cool seductive eyes, because it's like, oh, you like me? You don't? I gonna beat you up. This is the mood. Maybe a little more down. I may do some things, but not for. I may do drag home Valentines thing, and then like you can add your OC on it. See, for me, no, it's just for the fancies of it. Like if you don't have a Valentine's, it's sad. Free chocolate, I guess. I going to be working on Valentine's, so I don't know. I'm just gonna go and enjoy the free chocolate that I will get. That's just my Valentine's thing. Get your own Valentine's tradition. Wow, I hate this eye. Let's try again. They dropped Bridgerton season 4, and so far it's looking better than season 3. Like, I don't know. I still very pissed that they changed season 3 to be season 4, because they thought like Colin and Penelope were ready for their seasons. That's such a bullshit. Like, they were not ready for their season. They needed way more build, because like 8 episodes wasn't enough to experiment it, like whatever the hell we live in that moment. Whatever was ready was Benedict, because I didn't need to see him doing all that. Like, 1 season of him discovering himself was okay. 3 seasons where bro couldn't design shit. I was like, oh. Like, after the first season, I got you didn't know who you were. And it's like, okay, I get it. I stopped caring after season 1. It's like, and then I hate it because season 3 is like, I don't know what they mess up so much with Benedict's story, when they can obviously write LBTG stories, because Francesca's story is good. Like, Francesca's story made me cry that season. I was like, yeah, girly. Find someone that you like, and then you love, but it's not that love. Because it's, of course, like, she feels that love for the cousin that she cannot love, because it's the cousin of the man she marry. And then she's like, oh, I'm not feeling that type of desire for the man I marry. Am I a shitty person? So it's like, yeah, let's go with that storyline. Because we know, like, spoilers, he's gonna die. But it's like, they did that one so good. Why did they take Benedict so dirty? Like, he could have get married in season 3. And then we could have background Penelope setting up the standards. So we believe that she's changing, because in the book they make her lose weight, in this one they don't, which good. She shouldn't be conforming to the standards of this dude. But it's like, and then she doesn't give up her writing, which good. She should be stay how she is. But then like, you know, like, okay, we needed more of that. We needed more of her like accepting herself or fighting for that, and the slowly friendship turning into love, for us to have finally like that. Oh, okay, the ice broke. He likes her. Now what? But because we don't have that, we have her begging for a kiss, and it's like, okay, that kind of killed the moment. If you wanted to kill the moment, kill the end of the season, like give that, switch the things around and do it like at the end of season 3, so then we can start season 4 with like the things in the table and her going back to be this power woman, being ashamed for like begging for a kiss. You know, where she could have get like any dude. It's like, yeah, I'm still pissed about that. I think Penelope so dirty. Anyway, still waiting for the second part of this. Another thing I think I'm gonna be doing, like I have been, some people have been telling me like things I should do so far here. One is like the drawing more handsome guys with the idea that we will call attention of more women that wanna have friends. And then the second idea was drawing OCs. Now I don't wanna put myself more work, but I did say I was gonna draw like a lot, like 100 OCs that people send me in Reddit, so I think I'm gonna try to finish that one. The things that they aren't gonna be full drawings, they may just be like sketches like these ones, which is okay. Like, it's a lot I have to do, so it will be a good practice study. Images. Okay, like I'm still waiting for. I grab these at dummy pins XI, the rest of the hand points XI. Yeah, I just have to wait for the answer of the artist for these commissions. I don't know if they are taking commissions right now. That's the thing. And we're just working in these very fast sketches, so we can give them as a guide of what I'm imagining. No. It's like if you think like what she doing, like she just making a sketch, like cleaning up a sketch, and it's like, yeah, it's like cause these ones are going to, no, they aren't for me, they are for like other artists to finish it. Like I like to have art in my art tag that isn't just from me, but I know I'm a small creator, which means this is a good opportunity to support other small creators by commissioning them to do this type of drawings. So I think this one is okay. Okay. All good. Now there is. Okay, I got a message from one of my commissions. Not the ones I aren't right. Oh my god, that's so cute. Let me answer, they look so cute. Let me. Mm. Oh no, cosa felice lei. Oh, this is so cute already. Let me check something cause it comes with a color. Just do the blonde, a little less blonde, I see the purple. Probably the grey. It's okay. It's okay. It's perfect. It's so cute. Okay. I think they may deliver it today, which is cute. We might need are full of work, cause at least this one I see them still posting of more commissions they can do, so I won't check with them. Okay, this is a good base, and then the last one we want to do, like, this other artist is big on details, so I'm gonna make a sketch a little more of what they can do. Let me think. Because it's like we have very cute cherry positions. Oh, my hair. I scratched my head and like my hair came out a lot. Oh, that was scary. Still coming out. Did I take something today? Like, I thought it was weird. I brushed it and it didn't come out at all. And right now I'm just passing my hand, it's coming out. Need to cut my hair. I think I got a second one. Oh, I see, she's using as a reference. Either for that drawing, it's okay. Let me see. I'm thinking of a color. Just like the yellow contrasts a lot with this. So cute. Okay, thank you. So let's wait for the commission on this one. Okay, let's see this. Um, we're making another winking just because I have no ideas. But it's already late and I need to eat. So this one is front, so let's check this again. I'm realizing the hardest part of all this design is the hair. Don't know why I did it like this. I love the idea of having like different designs depending like dragons, like the festivities the dragon is having. So what we're gonna do right now is this scarf and this thing. Okay. So I'm gonna curve the body a little just cause it's like, as I said before, it's a chibi. So we are pushing this. And then we're gonna reuse the... I'm thinking what to do. What will make this a heart? Let me check. I got the commission. Okay, yeah, I was right. It contrasts way less when you made it in yellow. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna push her hair a little to this side. We have a little dragon here, okay. Okay. Okay, so let's just do this, like just having a little dragon. I guess I put these things, hopefully the artist will understand how to make it better. What's here? Okay. Okay, this is cute. Okay. I'm thinking thinking. Yep. So this is it. This one again, let's try to make a little bigger, and let's try to see the outline for this. The let's get closer. We're finishing this and we are going because I have to go. Let's hope the artist can work on this. Because actually I don't, let me check again if they have notes or not. So we can do, if the artists are free to work on these ones, we will be making a stream where I show, like, if they do finish in time, where I show the what they have done with the things I give them. If they cannot, I will we will just talk about the stickers. At least I wanna make at least like a small stream. Not so like you do spend a day with me for Valentines, at least a little. So that way we can be alone together. I just remember I need to work on a different one. Hard thing. I'm gonna make a different heart. So okay, so she's doing a different heart. Let's I just remember most people put this one as Tulippk. So let's do that for this. Control D. So now this is a card. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, and then we have this. Okay, let's just do these. A hard holding dragon. Okay, and then the hair. I think this is good enough for a sketch. I just want to say I just find it funny. We started so detailed. We went to a little less and then we just went like yeah, they look good enough. Okay. So this is what we have so far. This is what we'll be talking. Oh, I'm covering. Okay, here. This is what we have so far. Actually, there. This is what we have so far. So I will be contacting the artists and see the artists, and I will be like checking with them. So I think that's mainly it for the stream of today. Let me put myself back to here. The tool download. Okay, let's hope they answer. Hi. Now you have me here. So that was all for today. I have to go eat and then I have to go celebrate birthday. So that means that my gaming hours I normally do won't be here. So anyways, I wanted to say thank you so much to everyone enjoying today and thank you a lot to myself for streaming. I'm really trying hard to make the whole stream good, but if you think that there is something that is not up to standard, probably please comment it, leave me a message. You can go to any of my social media and be like, I don't like this, just so I know how to get it better. Now, if you want to directly tell it to me, you can join my Discord chat. You kind of have to apply for it. That's the only way I have done it so far. If you know another way, you can say connect and help me with that. So anyway, if you want to tell me directly any of the projects, you can go to the Discord chat, to the Discord server, join, and become a little dragon. That's how I have decided I'm gonna call people now. I was thinking about just dragoncitos, but I thought it was gonna be difficult to pronounce, so I just went with little dragons. So you can join. You can join. So far we are, I think, 3 people. It's sad, but it's necessary. Okay. So feel free to join. You will see there the projects I normally don't post that much online because I think they are silly. So yeah, you can join. We can chill. I don't know what else to promote it with. So if you are a person that likes to draw but still trying to learn, you can go check my TikTok or Instagram where I post tutorials of how to do simple little cute mascots. If you are a person who likes the drawings I do and think like them, I would like to buy that, you are in Thailand, you can go to Kokoro on the 22nd of this month and I will be there selling my stuff. Now, if you would like to have exclusive drawing by me, you can go there too. I will be having in real-time commissions. I normally only open them for the streams. If you are gonna go and then you want to have a super special commission or super special product pre-make, you can contact me with time and then pick it up there. So what else do I have? If you wanna know more about these streams, again, as I say, you can join my Discord server and learn more about it, or you can join my Twitter where I post in real time. If you wanna see any of the past spots that are not on Twitch anymore, feel free to join my YouTube channel where you can find even some of my first streams I ever did. So you can see how Twitchy was the model, you can see how I'm just bad and why am I not talking properly. Okay. So yeah. What else do I have to promote? They have many more works in progress. We have more works in progress that we need to check, but hopefully at some point we'll be able to announce the new website where you can see my menus. But for now, if you really like this stream, if you're watching the both of this and you really like it, feel free to join tomorrow. You can see the schedules. Always here, I stream every day from Monday to Friday. Except for this Thursday when I have to go to the dentist and suffer a little. But any other day you can find me here. So I hope you have a very nice day, night, afternoon, anytime. Have a very nice life and feel free to create. And if you try any of my tutorials, please tag me. I wanna see what you did. Okay, so that's all and ciao ciao. Have a wonderful time zone. Bye. Ciao ciao.